Well, good evening to anybody out there. I'll give it a moment, perhaps for a couple of people to come into the stream here. So, this is an impromptu live here on Friday. And the title of the reading is All Signs, the Person on Your Mind. What is the next move towards you? Okay, so we're going to go through every astrological sign, and this is based on you. Okay, so what is your sign? So, for example, we're going to start with Aries. Okay, so if you're an Aries, okay, the person on your mind, what is the next move towards you? Okay, so that's the way this reading tonight is going to be going. I'm Eileen from Northern Light Tarot. It's very nice to have you here. Now, before I get started, I also want you to know that I also go live on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and that's when I offer live $15 readings. I also do regular uploads, okay? Pick a cards. I do the occasional all signs as well. Let me know what you'd like on my main channel, when I'm not live, when I'm just uploading. Just let me know. I'm very happy to accommodate. So now, having said that, we are going to go ahead, and I will timestamp this also, okay, for if you're coming in afterwards. So you're going to know when your sign is up. So do want to reiterate that this all signs person on your mind reading is, so we'll start with Aries. So if you are an Aries, then that reading is for you, for the person on your mind. Okay, so having said that, let's now go ahead, and if my moderator would just very kindly put in the link to my website if you'd ever like a reading with me. There we go. So, Aries, are you an Aries? And also, if my moderator could timestamp as we go through, that would be fantastic. Thank you so much. So, Aries, the person on your mind, what is their next move towards you? Let's take a look here. I'm not taking a specific reading. I'm just gonna see what comes through. How many cards do I need to take here? We'll see. Okay. So Aries, the person on your mind, what is the next move? Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll start with 3. Okay. So, okay, very interesting. Very interesting. There's some sort of connection going on here. There's some sort of really strong message that needs to come through, because even before I started this live, I saw the death card. I literally saw the death card from this deck, and I've got a whole array of decks over here, by the way, but I decided to start with this one, and then the first card out is the card that was in my mind before we started. So the death card it's about a rekindling. That's what I'm getting here. It's about a transformation from where you are right now. It can also absolutely represent a very powerful escalation in their actions towards you. It's like this is about something being reborn. This is about things never being the same again. Okay, let's take some more now. 7 of Swords with the 4 of Swords. I feel like there's something with your person and their mind. Okay, there's something regarding for some of you, like some kind of personal trauma that they've been going through. Okay, now this could represent like what's happened between you two. It's been very traumatic for them. They feel as though things have been stolen. The rug has been pulled out. Okay, And there's something here very strongly about a recovery period with this Four of Swords, okay? This self-protection energy coming through here. They're very much up in their head, okay? It's kind of like they're struggling, okay? But what I do see is a transformation, okay? Just know that there is a transformation, and there's certainly something here coming through very strongly for you, Aries, if you're dealing with an earth sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. That's just for some of you, because ultimately this energy, yes, it can represent energy, but also it can truly represent just a state of mind, as in the mind took over or has taken over. I'm certainly getting something here about an opportunity that was missed, okay? A recovery period, then a missing you energy also. But what I do see with this major arcana here, with this death, rebirth, is a transformation. The next move is big and it's transformative. Now, I'm just going to quickly take here. This may not resonate for everybody. I'm going to take some letters. Okay. And I'm going to take some symbolism also. Ooh, we have a lot here. Okay, so Q, to me, ultimately, whenever I see the Q, it's about a question and an answer. Okay, something happened here regarding a question and an answer, and there was a very significant day. Okay, we have T. Oh, this again, the blanks to me always represent a question. Okay, two questions. We have T and A. Look for actually, one moment. I'm just gonna change the screen now so you can see it better. We have T, A, and M. Tammy, that's certainly a name. Two I's. Look for initials, names, messages, i.e. for example, we have a D and an E. Okay. Now, let's take a look at the symbolism. Who has a cat that likes to climb up the Christmas tree? Somebody has two cats. Somebody has two cats. We've got a musician. We've got somebody who's really good with their hands. Okay, that can be... We've got somebody like a jack of all trades. Like, we've got somebody who uses their hands well. And we've got something about two cats and this Christmas tree. That can be the Christmas period. We've certainly got the music happening here. And this tool, how does it represent for you? So, oh, and we have a P. We have a P also. Okay, so now, I'll leave all of this here for a moment. One day. There's certainly something about one day. Somebody works in IT. We got a Pied Piper. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here for a moment. Feel free to pause this right now so that you can see all the symbolism, letters, and cards. But the next move could be very, very, very transformative. What is lost will be returned, okay? So now, I am going to leave that there. And now, as I'm old school, I'm going to tick you off my list because I have done Aries. So now, let's go on to the next one. So, are you a Taurus? If you are, this next one is coming up for you, okay? Taurus. The person on your mind. What is their next move, Taurus? Taurus, the person on your mind, what is the next move? Okay. Let's take 3. Okay. So, Taurus, I have picked 3 cards for you. Let's take a look. 2 of Swords. This represents... Oh, it's the mind is coming into these readings a lot tonight. This represents a big decision, okay? Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting is that there's like a period of time when they are, how to describe this? Literally umming and ahhing. It's kind of like but it's difficult. There's something very difficult. They can't forget you, Taurus. You are always on the mind. It's kind of like, I get like this, almost like, the 2 up inside of the head, okay? And they know there's something here about them knowing that they can't forget about you. And for some of you, you're a fire sign. Sorry, they are a fire sign. Leo, Sag, Aries. Because what I get here is that there's a passion that cannot be quelled as regards how they feel about you. Okay? They never forgot you. They never closed this chapter inside of their mind. Let's take some more. It's kind of like you are the... Are you the one that got away? Yeah, you're the one that got away. Temperance energy. There's something here about you make them feel complete. Like there is something about the energy between you two which is actually really, really quite beautiful. That's how they feel about you. Oh yeah, the moon energy, the moon with the 2 of Swords. There's something brewing up here, and then there's a breakthrough with that Knight of Wands. That's what I'm getting. It's like everything's brewing underneath the surface, and in the end, there's this enormous like breakthrough. Okay, with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can represent somebody literally like knocking at your door. Okay, because they can't hold it in any longer. This chapter is not complete. That's how they feel. Let's take another. Yeah, they're coming back. There's something here about this person really coming back towards you. I see that there's been something in the past here. Yeah. It's kind of like they felt at the time that it was the only way to deal with it was to like go in another direction, but it was like very short-lived, that sense that they had. And in fact, the whole time, whatever decision has been made here, they kind of know that they've just been getting this sinking feeling, and like they know that it had to come back around. They were always going to come back around to you. I feel like something's really bubbling under the surface here, and you're literally going to get like a communication that's very passionate, or that there's some passionate energy coming through from them towards you. And this Knight of Wands tells me it could be really quite soon. What I'm going to do now is take some letters, okay? So now this part may not resonate for all, but for some it may. I'm going to take some letters and I'm going to take some symbolism. Oh, okay. Okay, now immediately we have the wheel with the world here, and we have the card of love, the symbolism of love with the key, with the tree, which is, to me, it's about incredible growth. And then this elephant, just with the Two of Swords and the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords, it just tells me that they never forgot about you. And there's something here about the door that they could have stepped through that they didn't. But now they're coming back around. They're coming back around, okay? It was destined. That's how they feel about this. Let's change the screen a moment. Okay. There we go. And now let's take a look at these letters. L, T, A, D, E. There was something about a delay. And E. Okay. Feel free to pause the reading for a moment to see. This little part won't be for everybody, but take a look and see if anything to do with those letters or that symbolism resonates for you. It doesn't have to, but there may just be a special message out there for somebody. Okay? So now, that was Taurus. So now, I am going to move on to Gemini. Okay. So, I think I'm going to choose a different deck right now. Okay. Let's go for a different deck. Okay. Okay, so now I am going to move on to Gemini. So, the person on your mind, what is the next move? Gemini. Are you a Gemini? This reading is for you. What is your person's next move towards you? Ooh. Wow. We have the Three of Cups. That's beautiful. So the Three of Cups is It's kind of like a celebration. Do you not see this person very often? There's something about anticipation, the coming together of two hearts that are just so enamored with each other, okay? We have the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. They've been thinking about this, okay? What we get here is very much kind of like 3D energy. I feel that they very much know you've rocked the world, okay? You have rocked the world with this. Did you meet briefly? And now there might be some distance. What you need to know is that all they do is think about you, and they're coming towards you. And like with the Ace of Pentacles, this can very much represent the offer of commitment. I mean, it could represent like them coming towards you, like wanting a first date, okay? But what you do need to know is that the basis of it is actually very deep and meaningful, and this connection could be about to rock both of your worlds, okay? That's what's coming through for you, Gemini. I'm going to leave it at that because that's quite powerful. But what I'm going to do is take some letters. Okay, now in the mix, we've got water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay. There's somebody who's very enamored with you. There's someone who can't wait to see you again. Just know that. And yes, they have a question for you. And they want an answer. We have DAPMY. Okay. There's something about you met on a night out. Okay. Could have been the day that you got paid. Okay. Like payday. Like the end of the month, beginning of the month, something like that. Okay. And there's something here about everybody being all dressed up. Okay. I get a lot of flirty energy here. But it's kind of like it's flirty, but there's something about the moment that you met that's just ever so powerful. Okay. So expect a move, and sooner rather than later. Okay, so now I am going to move on to Cancer. So Cancer, if you are a Cancer, this is for the person on your mind. What is the next move? Okay, let's take a look, Cancer. Cancer, the person on your mind. What is the next move? Let's take a look. Queen of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. What I've got here is like a stalled energy. And then, boom, they're like back in. What I get here is your person is having an argument with themselves. Okay? There's something here about delays. There's something here about lack of manifestation. There's something here about the cynicism, okay? However, it doesn't last long. I like get for your person that they're kind of all over the place. And for some, I just get that, like, for some of you, it's like their own worst enemy with the way that they can be sometimes. However, yeah, it's like they're arguing with themselves. I just need to say what comes through here. They're like literally having an argument with themselves. With this Queen of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. However, then we jump to this Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is about swift, urgent conversations. Unexpected. I feel like they're moving through a difficult process. Let's take some more. The Empress. The Hermit. So, yeah, it is a difficult process. It's like they're either one or the other all of the time. Is this hot and cold? Okay? It's kind of like they're there or they're not. Okay? And it could have fluctuated. It could have been off and on. But there's something about the next moves being really quite transformative with the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. However, Spirit with these cards would very much want you to be cautious, okay? Be cautious. Yeah, Page of Swords. Seven of Cups. Three of Cups. Emperor. They are their own worst enemy. Expect something like really perhaps quite profound with this Knight of Swords and Ace of Cups. But Spirit wants you to be cautious because of the way they were in the past. And set your standards and set the bar high. I just got that. Set the bar high. But I do feel that something this time it has changed within them with this Knight of Swords and Ace of Cups. Because the Ace of Cups is about something really quite serious, okay? Serious intention with the Knight of Swords. So now, having said that, let's take some letters. Now, this bit may not be for everybody. Let's see what initials, etc. come through. And let's also take some symbolism and see what comes through. This may or may not resonate, this part. We have F, we have R, we have A, L, and this Q keeps coming through tonight. They want to ask you something. We have F, R, A, L, V, and Q. And we also have, oh, this cat keeps coming through. Oh, we have two. Okay. Now, we have two wheels here. That's quite incredible. There's something about your connection which is fated. There's something about Christmas, the season of Christmas. This cat and this key can represent the key to your heart. It can represent the key to your home. You know, take it as it resonates. Okay. So, that was the reading for Cancer. Hope you found it helpful. I'm now going to move on to, now going to move on to Leo. Okay, Leo. Let's do this. Okay. Let's go for this deck. So, are you a Leo? This is your reading. So, Leo, the person on your mind, what is their next move? Let's take 3. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, 10 of Cups. This is the ultimate emotional energy. This tells me that they may be really, truly wanting to come in, be truly part of your world on a very, very deep emotional level. 10 of Cups. Okay. We have Judgment. And we have 4 of Pentacles. So there's something very much here about them having some sort of ultimate release. Because we've got the 4 of Pentacles here. It's kind of like, I get that they've just been holding on to what? I don't know. Something that doesn't serve them, and for far too long. And what I get here is an ultimate energy of suppression being released, and it's kind of like everything within them is being reborn. And it's something very, very strongly to do with, clearly, how they feel about you. Okay? Let's take some more. Yeah. 9 of Wands, you see. It's kind of like I just get that all of their emotions have been suppressed. Is there something about equilibrium coming in here? The ultimate release. Yeah, because look at all this difficult energy. But with this justice really jumping out here, trumping these other cards. Judgment and justice. What I get here is the next move. It could be quite, what's the word I'm looking for? It could be very unexpected and almost like startling, okay? Because I get like an enormous release and flood of emotion towards you, okay? All of this like energy that's just been inside of them for so long. That's what I'm getting here. They're like, what do they say about rivers? Still rivers run deep. Oh my goodness. Still rivers run deep. There's a lot they've got to say to you. Okay? It's clear to me that they love you. And it's clear to me that there's like this ultimate release, that they're releasing all barriers and boundaries so that they can come towards you. Okay? It may be a roller coaster, I have to say that. Let's take some letters here. Now this part may only resonate for a few. We have AA. This could be initials, names, places. AABE, PVL. Okay. Let's also take some symbolism. Okay. They want... Okay. Absolutely. What I get here is they could ask literally... Okay, I don't often say this in my readings, but there's something here about wanting to literally marry you and have babies with you. Secure it all. Let's grow this. Okay? Something about 7 years, 7 months. Okay? We've got an outpouring coming through as regards their next moves. Okay. So that was Leo. So now I am going to move on to Virgo. Are you a Virgo? I'm a Virgo. So this is going to be an interesting one, especially because I'm a Virgo. I love all the signs anyway. So, oh, let's put these back in. Oh, we had M, T, and O for that last reading. Okay. Everything comes through as and when it should. So now, are you a Virgo? What deck shall we use? I'm going to go for this one. Okay. So, if you are a Virgo, this reading is for you. And this is for the person on your mind. What are the next moves? Okay. Let's take a look now. So, Virgo, what are their next moves towards you? Let's take a look. We'll start with 3. Okay. Let's take a look. Hierophant. Oh my goodness. Hermit. You could actually be dealing with another Virgo, I have to say, or another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, because we have the Hierophant and the Hermit here, and that's really quite powerful. They're in Hermit mode right now, whoever they are, okay? You do need to know that. But there is something about a deep realization that you're literally the stairway to heaven, okay? That everything can be created with you. That's why we have this Hierophant. The Hermit, it is about deep introspection, okay? It is about having to go deep. And it's also about what they see in you. It's about your standards. And then we see the King of Wands immediately. It is about your standards. What I get for your person is that they know what your standards are. And they know that they need to show up in the right way. And that may take some more time. Okay? That's why we've got the King of Wands here. Because the King of Wands is somebody who is... they're very much secure in themselves, okay? They're very much strong and independent and feel very, very confident. And what I'm getting here is that right now your person may not be feeling like that, okay? And this is what is holding them back. But there's something about you and what they feel about you and the connection with you that also gives them strength. And I know that is like it's almost like talking at cross terms, but that is it. Okay, let's take some more. They are going to take action. I just feel it's not yet, that there is more time here. Now, when I see this Hierophant, I see all these steps. They can represent days, they can represent months. The Hermit, it's a major arcana. I can see that as like a whole cycle, okay? And the Hermit is also very going within for a time. So it could mean that the action is going to be incredible when it happens, but there might just be more time here, okay? But when the action comes, it's going to be what you literally the only thing that you would accept, which is because you are all or nothing person, okay? All or nothing. 8 of Wands. Oh, and this fell on the Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit means they're dreaming. Actually, I'm getting that they're kind of like dreaming of you being the one to contact them. But at the same time, it's all within their little cave. Okay, so it's energy and it's kind of back and forth. Oh, we need to take another. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. See, that's what this Hermit is about. It's like how they're in a cave right now. They literally go from one extreme to the other when they think about you. Oh my goodness, right now, let's do it. And then there's something with this 9 of Swords, which is dreaming big, but kind of like they're just down on themselves and about what they can offer to you, but they're moving to this King of Wands. I feel like they're having a lot of sleepless nights about you, but there's also stuff going on in their life as well. Okay. But, so I see, I mean, there could even be some kind of interaction here and there, sporadic, but we are moving to a place where they are feeling their own strength and they're realizing the absolute significance of you in their life. And that's when they've always held a torch for you. It has to be said. You've always been in their heart. They're down on themselves. But I do feel there is a time when they are coming towards you very, very strongly. It's just not yet. Okay? But there's something here about interactions that could happen that could actually, like what I get is something about if a communication comes in, be open to it. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Because that could lead the way somehow. Okay, that's what's coming through. Let's now take some letters. This bit may not be for everybody, just for a select few. Okay. So we have D, H, L. That's something to do with deliveries, isn't it? We have R and O. Okay. And let's now take some symbolism. Oh, travel. Someone is across an ocean, a plane journey away. We have Europe. We have absolute love. We have a bike and Oh, actually, let's change the screen a moment. We have bike and something to do with Christmas time, okay? I'll just put the Eiffel Tower there on its side. We got like a whole... There's something about stuff that's gone on over time and over space here, clearly. I'm getting something about the Netherlands. Amsterdam. Paris. New York. The plane to New York. Paris, New York, and Las Vegas. There we go. Okay, so that was Virgo. Now, I've done 6 and I have 6 to go. So, I am going to take a little break. I don't think there's many people in here anyways, so I think we'll be okay. What I'm going to do is, we will be doing the timestamps. We're still live right now. Oh, Sleep Flower, thank you. Hello, Massa. Hi, Liz. Oh, I'm so sorry. You probably sent all of that quite a while ago. I've only just seen it now. So I'm gonna put a little sign here saying I'll be back in 5 minutes. And then I'm going to move on to Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay. So let me just pop back in here. I know that I have a sign for, is it this one? Yeah, back in 5 minutes. There we go. Should I make that bigger? How do I do that? Oh, that. Oh, wonderful. There we go. There's no way that you can't see that, is there? Back in 5 minutes. Oh, should I put it up here instead? Oh, there we go. No, it kind of blends in. Okay, we'll put it here. Back in 5 minutes. There we go. Okay, then. So now I am going to take a 5-minute break and I will be back in 5 minutes. With all signs, the person on your mind. What is the next move? And also, if you're here, let me know what other kind of all signs reading you'd like. Have a couple kind of set up. I have like all signs, the person on your mind. How do they feel about you right now? I have all signs, the person on your mind. No contact right now. You know, that sort of thing. So, you know, give me some ideas and I will come back and get that done for you. So now I'm going to take a 5-minute break and I will be back for the other 6 star signs. Well, hello. I am back for those of you who are here. So, let's carry on with this all signs person on your mind. What is their next move reading? Okay, now this will be timestamped afterwards. I can't timestamp it as I am undertaking the reading. So let's see where we're up to now. Okay, we are back. So now, let's go ahead. Oh, we can take off the back in 5 minutes because I'm back. Oh, it's not that one. It's that one. I'm back. So let's go ahead now. Now, oops-a-daisy, I've left my pen somewhere else. I actually need that to cross them off as I go through. So, yes, now I'm back again. Okay, so who's next? Libra. Okay, Libra. Are you a Libra? If so, the person on your mind, what is their next move towards you? Let's go ahead and take 5 cards. Okay. I said 5, but I meant 3. I've been doing 3 cards tonight, so we'll start with 3. We always get more anyway. Okay. Okay, this is really interesting. We just got this. Did we just get this for Virgo? Hierophant. 10 of Wands. Oh, okay, they want you. They want you. They're waiting for the moment. They're waiting for the moment. This could have been like a recent split, or this crashed and burned at a certain point. I get that with the 10 of Wands. What I get here is this may not be for everybody. I feel like you two were together. Clearly now you're not. And they are watching you, stalking you, checking out everything you are doing. And they're waiting for the moment. They're waiting for the moment to come back towards you. Or, okay, I just got something else. There was somebody else that needs to end first. Okay, we're just going with the raw messages coming through here. Raw messages. Oh, this Hermit really wants to show itself tonight. People are in deep mode tonight. Oh, yeah. This 3 of Cups also keeps coming through. One moment in time that meant everything. There was one moment in time that meant everything. And now they are literally looking for a way to get back with you or to be with you. Because ultimately, the first card out was the Hierophant, and this represents stability, security. It can represent churches, marriage, all that good stuff. It's powerful, positive energy, the Hierophant. And what I get here is something ended or needs to end. They think about you all of the time. Every moment with you is an absolute celebration. But there's something here about the timing with this Hanged Man. There's some barriers to be overcome, but they're going to make sure that they get overcome. There is time involved, 4 of Swords. But there's going to be a message. There's going to be a message. 10 of Wands, Page of Wands. What goes on in between? Observation, barriers and boundaries that need to be overcome. Pure acknowledgement of the strength of this with the Queen of Pentacles. But there's something about this Four of Swords that represents just a time period. Now, this Four of Swords, it can represent 4 days, 4 hours, okay? Take it as it resonates for you right now, especially with this Page of Wands, because the Page of Wands is very impetuous, okay? The next move, I feel, is going to be unexpected and out of the blue. And it's going to be passionate. And there could be a big reveal here with the feelings. Them telling you they've been thinking about you intensely. And they've just been waiting for a moment, a moment in time that they can spend with you. Okay? Let's take some letters now. This part may or may not resonate. And some symbolism also. Oh, we have a lot of repeats this evening. So, there's something here about the building blocks of your relationship. There's a very strong foundation the way those cards landed. We have the letters N and M, H and E, and N and A, and another N. And we also have the cats are a theme tonight, as is music, as is the Wheel of Fortune, as is distance, and we have flat terrain, and we have something about the Christmas period coming through. So I'm just going to show you this now so that you can take a look and pause it if you feel the need. There we go. So I hope you found that helpful. That was Libra. Now moving on to Scorpio. Okay, so let's move on now and let's choose another deck. I'm going to go back to this one actually. So Scorpio, this is for you. So Scorpio, the person on your mind, what is the next move? Okay, 3 cards to begin. Scorpio, the person on your mind, what is the next move? Oh my goodness, that's powerful. That's the card of an enormous release of vibrant, beautiful energy, the sun, okay? Let's take a look after. Okay. They've been holding on too tightly. They know this. Okay? I feel like they've been holding on to almost like a false sense of security that like they're literally better off alone. I get that with these 2 cards. I also get they could presently be with somebody else. So take it as it resonates always, okay? But I see a burst of energy coming through here with this sun. Let's take some more. Absolute burst of energy. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Because it's you. It's only you. We have the Devil energy. I always say never be worried about these scary looking cards. They are a representation of the intensity. And to have the Sun and then the Hierophant, but to especially have the Devil sitting over the Sun, it says so much, okay? It can't be long now until that they are making their big move towards you. Be aware that this is intense, this is deep, this is very, very deep. The feelings for you are exceptional and very, very real. Okay, know that. 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's very intense. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's very, very intense. They're working through a process. Okay, they're kind of upside down with topsy-turvy with how to approach this with you. 8 of Wands. They are, and yeah, I do get they could be with somebody else. The mind is a bit tortured, actually, because they can see what this can be with you, with this Empress energy. It's all incubating. There could be distance between you two, but you are the one. And I do see, you know, we need to keep concentrating on that first card out as regards to the next move. And I see that, like I just say, like I see this bursting forth of energy. Let's take some letters here. You, I just saw you. You, with the Devil energy. And we know that there's a program, don't we? With a you in it. On Netflix. You. Only you. Oh, okay. It's intense. Okay. Oh my goodness. We just got so many vowels. It's all topsy-turvy at the moment. Ooh. We got ooh, 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 ooh. And then we get that Prince song, I Would Die For You. Oh my goodness, it's very, very intense. It's so intense. It's too much. Okay. Let's take some symbolism here. There's something's gonna happen here. 19 hours, 19 days, 19 minutes. And this cat keeps showing itself tonight. Mystic. The symbolism of love and tools. Who works with tools? Okay. That was, I believe, Scorpio. Okay. Now moving on to Sagittarius. Hey, Sag. Let's stick with this deck. Let's stick with this deck for Sagittarius. Okay. So, Sagittarius, the person on your mind, what is the next move towards you? Okay. We'll take 3. Oh, a celebration. A movement towards you. This is about really want to just see you again. This can be about setting it up. Okay? 9 of Cups. They want to set it up. They've been thinking about you a lot. They've been thinking about you all of the time. There may be some choices that they got to make here. We've got watery energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We've got some Virgo coming through. Love choices. But they choose you. Let's take some more. The Emperor. Oh, choices with the Emperor and then the Judgment. They're releasing somebody else so they can be with you. That's their next move. Oh my goodness. They're releasing somebody else or a past difficult energy. And they've been thinking about you and thinking about it all. But they're going to go for it. That's what I'm getting. Because there's something about what they want to experience with you with this 3 of Cups, or what they've already experienced with you with this 3 of Cups, which kind of like overrides anything else that's really going on with them, okay? So they're making a choice. They're crashing down those barriers because they've been thinking about it, and they are coming towards you. That is the ultimate answer here. Let's take some letters now. This part may only resonate for some, maybe for more, but they're definitely coming towards you. They've been thinking about you a lot. Okay, and let's take some symbolism. Gonna change the screen now so we can see this close up. We have, take what comes through here. It could be letters, initials, names, words. ANBMHOD and B. And we also have this beautiful dolphin, the Wheel of Fortune, which doesn't surprise me. We have the plane. Are you at a distance from each other? We have the moon. This is very deeply spiritual. We have this guitar and this tool here. So see what comes through for you with those letters to the right and this symbolism. And feel free to pause the reading right here. Okay, so now I'm now gonna move on to Capricorn. Okay. Okay, so Capricorn. I feel a different deck incoming actually for Capricorn. I do. Okay, so Capricorn, the person on your mind, what is the next move? Capricorn, I'm on large screen now. The person on your mind, what is the next move towards you if you are a Capricorn? Let's start with 3. Okay. Capricorn, we have okay, there's a theme coming through. The stars are aligned. Everything's possible. We've got the sun here. This is about celebration. It's about joy. It's about happiness. You need to know, Capricorn, just how happy you make them. Okay? Know that. Let's continue. Ooh, King of Wands. They're not going to lose this opportunity with you. Expect communication. And it's beyond communication. It's about actual action here with this King of Wands energy. Okay? It's going to happen. We've got the Sun, the King of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. They know this is too important. Okay? Know that. This could represent... When I see the Seven of Swords, I can very often see like a connection from this historic, okay? It's either really historic or it could be, it was a brief moment that you had, but something clicked inside of their brain regarding how they feel about you. And now they're going to take action before it's too late. That is the message. They will take action towards you before it's too late. Take it as it resonates. And then we have the Knight of Wands to just literally secure that strong message there. So I literally don't need to take any more cards. What I do need to take is some of these letters here as additional, you know, messages for some of you watching this. So we have O, L, E, N, U, and another U. It was always you. Okay, let's take some symbolism. And it was only you. Always and only. Okay. I just got two here. I got the elephant. It was always you. Elephant never forgets. And we've got this starfish. Okay. Oh, we also have this D. Feel free to pause the reading right here. Okay. So that was your reading, and I really hope that you found it helpful. Now I'm going to move on to the next reading. So now we have two to go. We have Aquarius and Pisces. So Aquarius, let's see now. I'm feeling this step for Aquarius. So if you are an Aquarius, this is regarding the person on your mind. What is the next move? Let's take 3 cards. This card wants to keep showing itself tonight. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Expect incoming, okay? There's something about an ultimate release to go towards the fated destiny, which is clearly with you. We have the 10 of Cups, the Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. This can to do with being reborn. That can be with inside them. It can represent the rebirth of your connection that has previously had some troubles. However, it doesn't absolutely need to mean that. There's just something very strongly coming through here with how powerful this connection is that they have with you, how they feel about you. You are the one. It is destined. Expect a big decision, and it can even represent a release from the old and into the new, and you are the new. Okay, I'm not going to take any more because we got 2 major arcanas there plus the 10 of cups. So that's a really powerful message. Obviously it's not going to be for everybody. What I will say is that it can be about how they feel with you, that they know how to describe it. How they feel about you trumps how they've ever felt about everybody else they've ever been with. That is the strong message. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the release energy with a big judgment here, tells me that there's a big shift in kind of like then their attitude and next moves towards you, like that it could be really, really significant, okay? And there's something here clearly to do with an X. Take it as it resonates. And we have a T, we have a D, an S, something about a Saturday, we have an E, and we have a B. Let's also take some symbolism here. Okay, this cat and this wheel keep showing up tonight, as does love. Okay. This tells me there's something about them looking deep within, okay? Because the cat is to do with mysticism. The cat knows everything, okay? And we've got love and the wheel here. So feel free to pause it right here so you can look at the cards. Okay. So now, I think that I'm right. Please let me know if I've missed one. I think I'm moving on to the final one now, which is gonna be Pisces, okay? So are you a Pisces? If you are, this part of the reading is for you. So Pisces, the person on your mind. What is their next move towards you, Pisces? Let's take a look here. I feel drawn to this deck. So, Pisces, the person on your mind, what is their next move towards you? Let's place 3 cards down. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Oh, obsessed from a distance. They're stuck in their head. What did they do to you? Because it's almost like there's like a banishment here. okay? Like, I feel like you could have ended it with them, or they ended it with you, but now they're feeling the pain, okay? They're definitely feeling the pain. And what I see, like, in the very near future is them watching you from afar and being really quite obsessed. But we need to go deeper here. Be distance between you two. Somebody, like, it's like they're stuck in a rut. Yeah, the Hanged Man. You've got like a stalker, some of you, okay? In the nicest possible way, you know? As in, this person is kind of like very, very very much looking at you from a distance, okay? We've got the Empress. Yeah, like, I think it's the reunion, okay? They're going to want to reunite with you. Oh, my goodness. There's the moment in time. They're thinking about the time. Let's take a look at the time that you had. Oh, the time that you had. The Page of Cups. Oh, my goodness. Stuck in a rut. It ended. Now, I'm getting more messages. However it ended, it wasn't the right way. It wasn't meant to end. That's how they feel about it. It just wasn't meant to end. Queen of Swords. No, it wasn't meant to end. At all. They feel like this can stand the test of time. There's something about... Oh, there's definitely something about what they were going through at the time that you two were together and, like, they messed up. There's, like, a cynicism, or there's something here, but there's something about your connection together that's stood the test of time in their mind. And they want to roll the dice with you again. They want a reunion. They're waiting for the right moment. I get, like, it's not happening, like, really rapidly, but they're, like, obsessed with you from a distance. They're looking for the moment. And there's something between 4 and 9 months that is very, very important, okay? There's something about their confidence level at the time that you two were, like, in each other's space. They regret that they couldn't have said more at that time. They're looking back on that now and really regretting not opening up to you, because ultimately what they should have said to you is, like, you're my future. And now there's something about distance and time. But I feel like they feel that there is a time. We've got TAS, T, N, A, and E as letters. See how that resonates for you. Is it initials, words, names, places? And now we also have our symbolism. And yeah, oh, we've got the plane again and the wheel again. And a little snowman. And a church sign. Okay, we've got, like, a whole epic love story going on here with this symbolism. We've got it all. We've got an entire lifetime together. That's what I'm getting coming through here. It's your entire lifetime together. You like they feel like they want to go through every stage of life with you. And we've got the Empress here. So the next moves could be a really, really very powerful. Okay, especially with this Four of Wands, the ultimate energy of twin flames and reunion and homecoming. Okay, so there we go, Pisces. That was your reading, and that is the end, I guess, of this stream. Let's take a look now, see where we're up to. Okay, so yes, that was the All Signs Person on Your Mind. What is their next move reading? And I will be here tomorrow doing $15 live readings at 7 p.m. UK time. Just look it up to see where you are in the world. It's about 2 p.m. New York, 11 a.m. LA time. Okay, so I really hope that you found this reading helpful. So bye for now.